Hi guys, Mike back again with a bit of a look at some new terrain being developed and put out by the XLC, and it's currently on Kickstarter. It is the Desecration City Industrial Gothic 28mm terrain. So Jody over at the XLC sent me some stuff to have a look at, and we're going to do that here and now. So I've had the parcel today, so all came very well packed. So we're just going to have a look at it, and then I'll go away and build it. Wow. Oh gosh. Okay, right, so we got, looks like we've got 2 packs. Right, these are gates, as you can see on the image there. So there's kind of a, yeah, there's like a 2 sides of these gates, I believe. So they go together like that. All pre-painted, which is really interesting. 3mm MDF. So we'll have a quick look. So I'm only going to open one pack because I don't want to get the bits mixed up. But it's really nice actually. Okay, let's have a look. What do we got? Okay, so you can see the underside is not painted, but all of the I'm assuming at least anyway that the underside, the bare MDF, is going to be hidden. And we've got these wow, that's a really nice effect. It's like a, it looks like it's grooved. It looks like it's got something in it, you know, like it's been cut out, like it's been routed out, but it hasn't at all. It's completely smooth, completely flat. The effects on it are really, really nice. Oh, I'm liking this a lot actually. Very, very nice. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to put it all together, both gates, and we'll go from there, and we'll see what we get. So I'm going to catch you in a sec. All right, guys, and we're back. Right, it's the next day. I spent a very enjoyable evening. Well, I say an evening. It was less than an hour, to be honest. Like I said in the previous section of the video, the guys over at the XLC were kind enough to send me a couple of gates to have a look at and to build, and didn't come with instructions because, you know, they're kind of sorting everything out. And when the Kickstarter is delivered, they'll have a series of how to build videos on YouTube. But you know, if you've built some MDF terrain before, then it's not difficult. So I mean, less than an hour to build the both and just to kind of work out how they went together. And there we go. And we've got a brilliant result. So we'll show you. I mean, like I said in the previous little section, they came in just bags like this with a sticker there, so you know what you're going to get. And from this, to be fair, you can kind of, you know, guess how it goes together. So that's the picture, and this is the piece of terrain itself. It is a gate section, all completely printed. It's smooth to the touch, smooth finish, but with a really, really nice effect. You know, there's rust streaks, grime. You know, it just looks really, really nice. There's a kind of a water tide mark along the bottom here. But really, really nice. So there are gates, basically 2 boxes that go together. So you build your inner gate section first, and then put the gate housing together. And then there's a nice little design of this aperture, this opening on one end. And there's a stopper on the back of the gate itself, so you can do this. So the gate actually pulls out from the housing and giving you a very, very nice gate section. So that's one half of the gate. They sent me 2. So we've got a situation now where we've got, let me just show you from a bit of a distance, where we've got a very, very nice piece of terrain, which is about 2 foot in length. Just under 2 foot in length. It's what was it, 29.5 inches. We've had the big rule out. 29.5 inches, 750 mil in length, just under 2 feet. So on a 6x4 table, this is going to fit very, very well. I mean, I think it's got a real look of kind of metal about it, you know. The effects are really, really nice. Really nice consideration paid to the weathering. It's not overly weathered. And again, I mean, I think just as a tip for me when I was building it, and for you, you know, if you decide to jump in on this, you know, making sure that you could quite easily get this the wrong way around, you know, making sure whichever side. I mean, I was thinking that, you know, the more grime is going to be on the bottom, which, you know, I've kind of kept consistent across the whole bottom of the terrain there. But you could actually, you know, have this end on this edge and it would look weird. But I mean, you can see it flows. It looks like it's been there for a long time. It's just really, really, really nice. So I'm going to put the link to the Kickstarter in the description. They've smashed their goal. I mean, this set of terrain is already going to be funded. I think they had an initial goal of £1,000, and they're a stone throw away now from £5,000. So they're really getting there. Kickstarter ends on the 14th of May, 2018, obviously. And aside from the gates, there's all sorts of things as part of this Desecration city terrain. There's a church and a ruined church, admin buildings, towers, lookout towers. There's hex buildings, a plasma generator. There's all sorts there. There's absolutely all sorts. I mean, and when you look on the Kickstarter, you'll see that on the end of these gates, they've got it set up so there's these towers that kind of, you know, sit above this. So you've got kind of a real kind of barrack look, you know, where your forces are behind the gates, you know, ready to spill out. And a really great feature of this terrain is that it's movable. So like I said, with the aperture and the actual gate itself, so these will slide back into the housing, and then all of your troops can flow out. So, but it's really, really smooth action, and they join up. It just looks really, really nice. Really, really impressed with this. So if you're interested, like I say, I'm going to put the link to the Kickstarter below, and go and give them a look out. It's like I say, MDF terrain, pre-printed, 28mm scale, and will fit, you know, any kind of sci-fi type game you care to wish for, to be honest. I mean, I'm playing 30k at the moment, and I can see how this would fit in brilliantly. You know, just with all the rest of the bits too. They've got lots and lots of different pledge levels. So depending on your budget, depending on what you're looking for, depending on what sort of table you want to create, there's a budget to suit every pocket. So yeah, go and have a look at the Desecration City Terrain, currently on Kickstarter, ends on the 14th of May, and see what you think. Any questions, queries, comments, please leave them down below, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys.